New York Times, a detailed article on Deshaun Watson. Watson has said publicly that he hired about 40 different therapists across his 5 seasons in Houston. But the New York Times reporting found that he booked appointments with at least 66 different women in just 17 months. At least 66 over 17 months. Watson has said publicly about 40 different therapists over 5 years. So we're talking from the fall of 2019 through the spring of 2021. Now, some of these women speaking for the first time, not everybody is suing Deshaun Watson. The NFL says they're wrapping up their investigation. Are they going to look at what was written in the New York Times by Jenny Vrentas and say, maybe we need to do a little more research here? If you're wrapping up, are you aware of what the New York Times is reporting? I'm going to guess that Jenny, being a great reporter, asked the NFL for comment on this. And the NFL probably said no comment or it's an ongoing investigation. I wonder, though, if the New York Times is looking into a story like this, trying to find something, as opposed to the NFL. Are they looking into this, trying to find something? Because it's bad for the NFL when you think about it. Sometimes when you do an investigation, you may not want to find out what's really there. And I don't know if the NFL would go, it's like Daniel Snyder. Do you really want him out? It feels like there's a lot of stuff there that you could say, Daniel, I think it's time. Give me the keys. We'll see you. Get on your yacht. We'll see you. Thank you. Some nice parting gifts. Do you really want to find out everything there? Want to wrap this up? I don't know what the grand jury was told. I don't know if even prostitution was a charge here, solicitation. It just feels like there's something here. The question is, what does the NFL do and when do they do it? I was curious, the over-under for the Cleveland Browns this year. Reached out to DraftKings. No over-under for the Cleveland Browns this year because they're not quite sure if Deshaun Watson's going to be suspended. Is he going to be suspended for the entire year? If you're the Cleveland Browns with training camp, mini camp starting, what do you say to Baker Mayfield? Hey, Baker, want to play a little football this year for us, please? We could use you. You could showcase your talents. You could audition for another team. Yeah, Marv.
For PR purposes, does the NFL just have to say, Deshaun, we have to sit you. We can't let you play. Week 1, they're starting up the season, and he's out on the field.
Well, his agent or his lawyer says he's done nothing. So they're going to say, look, 2 grand juries decided not to do anything, didn't indict him. So these civil lawsuits, which you don't have to have as much information to prove somebody is guilty or not, just like the OJ trials. But I don't know if Deshaun Watson will be able to start week 1. It seems like, Trevor Bauer is not playing. It's 2 years with Trevor Bauer. I don't think he's been charged with a crime. This is just baseball saying, we don't want you out there on the mound. It's like he's on a commissioner's exempt list in baseball. We only knew about that in the NFL, but I just wonder the investigation, how far it goes, and what's it mean for Deshaun Watson trying to play. Yeah, Paulie.
If you read about Deshaun's contract, the first year is a lot of the money is bumped back to year 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in case he loses the entire first year, worst case scenario, he keeps most of his money. I wonder, can you imagine if this story turned around for Baker Mayfield where after this article, the NFL does a harsher punishment of a full season, and now in a position of maybe needing him for the entire 2022 season, not 4 games or 6 games.
And the Texans reportedly were aware of him having massage therapists and I guess on their property. I don't know if they were aware of him doing anything wrong. Also a spa owner. She said that, he wanted to help out black businesses in Houston and gave her $5,000, but it had nothing to do with this spa owner securing massage therapists. There's even a conversation between Deshaun Watson and the attorney for those suing him, where he's asked about, these massage therapists. That's a lot of them. Did you care about their experience? He goes, no. Like he wasn't interested in, are you a certified massage therapist? It's just, I needed a massage. So the back and forth there is not good. Hey, I didn't care. And he's on record as saying, I didn't care what their experience level was. But there's a lot going on, still a lot going on, and still a lot probably to be revealed with this. Todd in North Carolina. Good morning, Todd. What do you have for me today?
Hey, Dan. It's good to talk to y'all again. I just had a question, and I mean, not like the Cleveland Browns front office has been very smart in the past 20 or 30 years, but do you think there's anything in Deshaun's contract where if there's any new discoverables that it can be voided? Obviously, his contract is based on what was known at the time, but do you think they put anything like that into the contract?
I was just saying this to Paulie during the commercial break, that I'm wondering if his agent said, look, fully guaranteed, there is no clause in there, conduct detrimental. Now, if you're asking for everything from the Cleveland Browns and it feels like you got everything you wanted, why wouldn't you go above and beyond and say, look, you're buying into my guy, he's going to buy into you, and we want it fully guaranteed, but there's no conduct detrimental. I don't know if that's the case, but if I'm his agent, I probably would have asked for that. And knowing the Cleveland Browns with being all in on Deshaun Watson, first of all, he wasn't going there. Remember, he didn't want to play in the cold weather. And then all of a sudden it's like, how about $230 million guaranteed? All right, I can buy some coats. I'm okay. I can wear gloves. The Browns were the first team out. NFL Network said the Browns are the first team out. It's going to be the Falcons. It could be the Panthers. It's not going to be the Cleveland Browns. Next thing you know, it's like breaking news. Deshaun Watson going to the Cleveland Browns. So if I'm his agent, I'm asking for there's no clause, no conduct detrimental. This is fully guaranteed. We are in business for a long time. No matter what happens, I'm your guy. You're my team. I'm guessing that you would try to, slip that past the goalie.